Kodak Black luxurious car collection. He rose to prominence after the release of his single No Flockin' in 2014. His cars include the Mercedes-Maybach GLS 600, Jeep Wrangler Rubicon Custom, 1930 Oldsmobile Cutlass Custom, and Lamborghini Urus, among others. And looking at his car collection, this totally looks unbelievable because Kodak's car collection of 4 cars costs $900,000. Funny, right? Now let us have a look at his cars. 1. Mercedes-Maybach GLS 600. This is his most recent purchase, and it's painted a duotone color scheme of red and blue. In the SUV sector, the Mercedes-Maybach GLS 600 marks a new level of luxury. It expands the Mercedes-Maybach's brand's offering by combining the GLS's body design and mechanical foundation with the luxury of a top-class saloon vehicle. Its roomy interior, which has high-quality materials and excellent noise insulation, produces a sleek, cocoon-like ambiance that makes you feel wonderful. Passengers may choose how much of their surroundings they wish to see from their pleasantly raised seating position, owing to electrically adjustable roller sunshades on the 2 rear side windows. The standard Airmatic suspension, or the optional fully active suspension with e-active body control, efficiently dampens road bumps. The Mercedes-Maybach's GLS blends the GLS's body design and outstanding, solid technological foundation with all of the technical and material luxury of a top-class saloon vehicle. It asserts its unique position among Mercedes-Benz SUVs in a sleek yet forceful manner. The Mercedes star is shown on the Mercedes-Maybach in the typical upright position on the bonnet. The Mercedes-Benz GLS radiator grille features a big star between 2 horizontal loops, while the Mercedes-Maybach grille features a delicate, exquisite line of vertical chrome pinstripes. At the upper edge, they spread into little oar blades, integrating into the chrome frame with the inscription Maybach in the top center. The Mercedes-Maybach interior makes use of the GLS's spacious cabin to provide comfortable seating for all 4 or 5 seats. It's designed to be a relaxing environment where the driver and passengers may spend their time as they like in supreme luxury. The executive rear, in particular, may be utilized as both an office and a private relaxation area. Every seat relies heavily on the integration of digital gadgets. The sumptuous atmosphere is further enhanced with high-resolution monitors with excellent visuals and touchscreens for operating the comprehensive functionality. The Mercedes-Maybach user can seamlessly integrate his or her digital surroundings into the vehicle, whether self-driving or chauffeured. With all of the customizations he's done, this automobile cost $400,000 in the United States. The automobile is powered by a 4.0-liter V8 petrol engine with 550 horsepower and 730 pound-feet of torque. The vehicle is capable of sprinting from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in 4.9 seconds. 2. Jeep Wrangler Rubicon Custom. He has amazing wheels and a body package on his Rubicon, and he probably spent approximately $100,000 on the vehicle. The Wrangler Rubicon is a completely new vehicle based on the Rubicon 4-door. It has a 6.4-liter naturally aspirated V8 engine, as well as improved suspension and brakes. This model is the Wrangler's Halo model with several upgrades that are only available as options on ordinary Wranglers, such as 33-inch tires on bedlock-capable 17-inch rims, a 2-inch factory elevation, and heavy-duty Dana 44 axles as standard. Let's be honest, when Ford presented the Bronco in all its off-road splendor last year, there was undoubtedly some blood-curdling at Jeep. For the first time in an era, the Wrangler faced competition, and not just the tangential rival in the form of the beefy 4Runner, which has off-road capability but can't lower its doors and roof at will, or the turn of a few bolts. Forced to step up its game, Jeep rummaged into its corporate goodie bag and discovered a massive 6.4-liter pushrod V8, which had previously been designated for raging Jeep sedans and pickup trucks. This Jeep's barn door hood is set to produce 470 horsepower and the same amount of torque as the Challenger-Charger combo, values that are a lot closer to the Challenger-Charger duo than the Ram. This is great news for those of us with nitrous oxide in our blood and a brain like a gas tank, with apologies to Sergeant Tanner from the original Fast and Furious. Despite its 5,100-pound curb weight, it can accelerate to highway speeds in around 4 seconds and run a quarter mile in the mid-12s thanks to an 8-speed automatic transmission. During these stunts, make sure the vehicle's front wheels are facing straight. Because of its odd wheelbase and center of gravity measurements, the Wrangler has never been recognized for its on-road precision handling, and imbuing it with 470 horsepower further exasperates what is already a shaky relationship with paved roads. All hell breaks loose, along with the knobby 285/70 R17 mud terrain tires, as you plant your right foot, especially if you've had the forethought to press the button that activates the active exhaust. 1930 Oldsmobile Cutlass Custom. Kodak Black is a sucker for classic automobiles. He owns an antique Cutlass that cost him $2,000, but cost him roughly $50,000 with all the customizing and painting. Oldsmobile was a brand of vehicles made primarily by General Motors in the United States. The 1930 Oldsmobile came in only one model, the Model F30, but it came in 3 trim levels: base, special, and deluxe. The special package included a folding trunk rack and side-mounted spare tires, while the deluxe package included bumpers, side-mounted wire wheels, a folding trunk rack, and chrome-plated headlamp shells. The body options included a roadster, coupe, sport coupe, 2- and 4-door sedan, and 4-door tour. Prices started at just under $900 for the roadster, the coupe, and the 2-door sedan. The 4-door sedan was the most popular body type, accounting for 19,087 sales. Over the course of the year, Oldsmobile sold over 50,000 cars. An inline 6-cylinder engine with a displacement of 197 cubic inches and 62 horsepower powered the Model F30. The engine was connected to a 3-speed selectable sliding gearbox with controls on the floor. Bendix 3-shoe brakes were in the front, with external contracting brakes in the back. 4. Lamborghini Urus. Kodak also owns the Lamborghini Urus, one of the world's most costly and powerful SUVs. One of the cars he has is painted Max Green with gold wheels and a brown interior. Everyone has their own preferences, and he spent roughly $350,000. The Urus is the world's fastest SUV, with a peak speed of 305 km per hour and a 0 to 100 km per hour time of 3.6 seconds. The Lamborghini Urus is radical in practically every manner, as one would expect from a famed supercar manufacturer creating an SUV. Although its sculpted bodywork and enormous dimensions are properly exaggerated, don't be fooled into thinking that this 641 horsepower Italian behemoth isn't a track horror. It was the fastest SUV we've ever seen at Virginia International Raceway. This demonstrates Lamborghini's commitment to extreme performance, as well as the super track-ready Utes gear. While the company's Aventador and Huracan supercars can only accommodate 2 passengers, the Urus can accommodate up to 5 passengers. It can tow a trailer and overcome off-road problems in addition to having usable cargo capacity. The Urus is the ideal SUV, despite the fact that it costs a lot and shares certain components with the considerably less costly Audi Q8. The Urus is driven by a 641 horsepower twin-turbo V8 engine that burbles loudly when idle and yells like a lion at full speed. With all that power, permanent all-wheel drive and an 8-speed automatic transmission work together to provide incredible acceleration. The Urus exploded to 60 miles per hour in 3.1 seconds in our tests and ripped across the quarter mile in 11.3 seconds at 121 miles per hour. Lamborghini predicts a peak speed of 190 miles per hour. From behind the wheel, the Urus feels dynamic, with fast steering and solid high-speed cornering. The Urus features changeable ride heights dependent on its various drive modes, thanks to air springs at all 4 corners. The Urus's standard carbon ceramic brakes guarantee that it stops as quickly as it goes, stopping from 70 miles per hour in just 149 feet. What do you think of Kodak's car collection? Let us know in the comments section.